Now, I swear, Old Red could make sense out of anything, even when Cooter's brain's running on fumes and Cooter. Juice. There they were, Old Red leaning on his truck, sunflower seeds popping between his teeth. And Cooter sitting on a bag of chicken scratch looking puzzled like a possum staring at algebra. Cooter says, "Red, I heard AOC done froze her eggs. What kind of breakfast is that?" And Old Red, Lord help me, he just chuckles that soft. Warm chuckle that makes the whole county feel safe and explains it like he's reading poetry. Cooter, she ain't macking an omelet. She's saving her baby macking parts for later. Cooter scratches his head, talking about deer meat in his freezer, and Old Red tells him he ain't raising venison babies. And I'm standing there, watching him smile, thinking that man could make biology sound like gospel. I figured if Old Red could explain egg freezing to Cooter, maybe I could impress him with my own science. I slid into the booth across from him, trying to look smart and cute at the same time. "Red," I said, "freezing eggs is kinda like me freezing cookie dough, right?" He grinned, Lord. That grin, and said, "You're not wrong, sugar. Just less chocolate chips involved." I leaned closer, hoping he'd notice the perfume I picked just for him. But then Cooter walked by with bacon talking about chickens in the freezer, and Old Red had to correct him again. And I swear, watching Old Red explain science is better than any romance novel I ever read. There he was, my favorite man in the Tri-County area, staring at his smoker like it was the Mona Lisa. I walked up slow, sundress catching the breeze, hoping he'd notice. He did not. He was talking about bark formation like he was describing a sunset. I tried flirting. I tried standing close. I even touched his arm, but Old Red said, "Careful now, darling, don't jostle me. I'm monitoring." The stall phase. Cooter told me I could set myself on fire and Old Red would just say I was helping the smoke profile. And honestly, he wasn't wrong. I brought peach cobbler, warm, golden, smelling like heaven, hoping he'd finally look at me. He glanced for half a second and told me to set it over there. So I tapped the smoker lid, just a little. He spun around like I kicked a sacred relic. Oh no. She's temperamental. I stepped in front of the thermometer. He leaned around me like I was a tree in the way. One day he'll realize I'm standing right here. But today, I lost to brisket. My sandal betrayed me. I stumbled and bumped the smoker. Old Red gasped like I'd threatened national security. But he finally looked at me, really looked. Asked if I was okay, called me sweetheart. Sure, he said it the same way he talks to the smoker, but I'll take it. And that's when I learned the only way to get Old Red's full attention is to accidentally endanger his brisket. Ladies, if you're waiting to find a man like Old Red, you better just go ahead and freeze your eggs like that half-wit AOC. She never had a chance. Bless her heart.
Once you go
Saw
in,
you leaning on your pickup, sunflower seeds and that half grin on your face. Cooter asked you about them frozen eggs and you explained it all with that slow talking bruise. Lord, you made biology sound holy like gospel floating on a summer breeze. And I swear right then I knew already you're the only man who could make science bring me to my knees. The smoker wins again, I'm standing right here, but you love that smoker more. You talk to brisket like it's sacred, like it's what your heart was made for. I try to flirt, I try to linger, but you don't even know how I'm near. Baby, I'm falling and you're stalling, and I'm still standing right here. I sit in your bed beside you, trying to look smart and sweet and fine. Told you frozen eggs with cookie dough, and you said sugar, you ain't wrong with that smile of yours divine. Cooter walked by with bacon, talking nonsense like he always do. But I kept staring at your eyes all red, thinking maybe someday you'd stare back at me too. The smoker wins again, I'm standing right here. life is for. I touch your arm and miss a moment focused on that temperature. Baby, I'm falling and you're stalling, and I'm still standing right here.
Well, some years later, some other fellas got together and renamed it the Bible. But don't you know, free will still lets men make the choice to become sure. So, again, Peter, what did you do to my smoker?
I brought you peach cobbler warm and golden, hoping maybe you'd look up at me. But you told me, send it over there like I was dropping off a package from the U.S. P.S. free. Then they tripped me with my sandal, and I bumped your smoker just a hair. You gasped like I'd threatened national security, but at least you finally noticed I was there. You called me sweetheart, sure you said it like you said to the smoker too, but honey, I'll take it, 'cause it's the closest thing to loving I've gotten out of you. The smoker wins again, I'm standing right here, but you love that smoker more. You whisper sweet things to your brisket like it's who your heart beats for. But one day you look up, oh red, and finally see me crystal clear. Till then I'm falling and you're stalling, but I'll keep standing right here. One day I'll red, one day you'll realize I am just part of
Here's a little
the
something
ride.
from the fast
But
food
today
Thank you,
comes
Red.
me to ends again.
God bless America. We'll see y'all next time.